Morning, guys. We're running a little bit behind here this morning. My grandson and my daughter, they're leaving, head back home from coming for Christmas. So had to see them off this morning. Plus we're just making a quick stop here on the way out. Some good friends of ours, they got some property here. Some recreational property that they haven't been able to make it out in a couple months, so I'm gonna throw the snowshoes on and go in and check on a couple things and change out some cards in their trail cams for them. So we're gonna get that done quick and we'll get checking traps. So let me get my rigging on here and we'll get going. Okay, sun shining, that's nice. All those Christmas goodies didn't make it any easier to bend over and put these snowshoes on, but we got them. Okay, we're gonna get in here and swap out some batteries and some memory cards and get on our way. Right on. Train going by. It's like a passenger train. Don't see those all the time anymore. Whew. Okay. Let's get trapping. We're out here before we get started. Okay. Stop at our first trap here. And I get out, I'm like, holy smokes, look at all the wolf tracks around here. But actually looking at them, I think there was a mechanic or somebody here working on a piece of equipment. Must have had his dog with him, I think, because they're all over the place. So anyways, we're at the first trap. Dad's on his way in there. About -5 degrees Celsius today, so a little cooler. It's been above zero all week, so not looking forward to these bloody water crossings again, but we'll see. Hopefully a little bit of our work we did last weekend held up. So okay, well, wait for Dad to come out here and see how our day gets started. Okay, we're up at the next trap. Now there's wolf tracks on the road and a set of lynx tracks on top of them. Lynx tracks are a little fresher because they're in the crust, and the lynx tracks walk right into our trap. I can see a marten in there, so let's get in there and see if that lynx ate him up at all. Okay, here's our marten number one that's going to swap out this trap. That lynx, he walked into about 10 feet away and turned around. So that was kind of good. Yeah, I don't see his tracks anymore. He just walked in and walked right back out. So, okay, well, we'll get this guy swapped out and on to the next one. Okay, walking into trap number 3. The first one was snapped. This one looks like there's a marten in there. So Anyways, I just got the iPhone here with me, so I'm gonna shut her off and get this guy out and reset, and we'll get moving. Okay, just finished chopping up some bait, getting geared up. See some other sledders are out here today. Perfect. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, sounds like the rest of the clan went down the other road here. We just got this one lonely trap on the end of this road, so same as last weekend, and same as last weekend. We got some success. Another marten. This trap has been pretty darn good. So get this guy out of here and go check some more. Right on. Well, nothing here. I had my hopes up coming in here. There's some pretty fresh lynx tracks on the trail, but nothing made its way in here. Still lots of bait in there. I always bring these marten carcasses in with me and toss them around, but I'm actually gonna toss a couple closer out to the trail, maybe entice them in here. But anyways, toss one here out into the bush and walk out here. Toss one out there closer to the trail just to get their sniffer working. Okay, everybody else is ahead of me, so let's get going. Okay, last trap on this road. Looks like mark number 4 here. So we'll get him out of here. And I'm not sure. Did you guys get anything?
Got one.
Oh, they got one, so 5 marten. So maybe should have brought a trap in here, but it was above 0 right till last night, so I can tell these guys aren't very frozen. It was biting my Biting the trap here. I have to break his tooth. Huh. It's kind of weird. He's not frozen there, but he's there. He goes. Okay. Out he comes. So I mentioned my grandson and my daughter, they left to go home this morning. They're an 8 or 9 hour drive away. When they came to visit us this time, my daughter, she'd give me her pink eye. My grandson, he'd give us his cold. So, but that's okay. We don't get to see them very often, so I'll take it. Oh, dog's frozen here. There, I'll show you. So right in that little trap there, that little dog sits in that trigger, and sometimes a little bit of ice gets in there, so just gotta rub it out. Okay, number 5. 5 marten. Okay, back to the truck to grab some bait. Here the others coming, so we'll get this offloaded and on our way. Well, and on the next road here, something was eaten out of the last trap there. I can't really see it, but these little exclusion boxes, one thing about them, you can see they're snapped from the road, but never tell if anything's in them or not. Unless the tail's hanging out, but all I see, I think we got the bait, so. Okay, we'll get this guy swapped out of here and get on the road. Got our baitsicles to go deliver. Well, another one here. You can see what's going on. I can see it snapped. Sure is nice conditions today. Below zero, a couple of degrees. Looks like she's just snapped. Below zero and a couple inches of snow. So it's perfect conditions for the sleds. I'm just really hoping that when we get to our creek crossings that they held up. Sure be a nice day. if we didn't have to do a bunch of work on those. So, okay, these boards are froze up here, so I'm gonna shut you off and we'll get back on the trail here in a minute. I can hear the other guys coming by, so okay. Walking into a few wolf snares here. This one ain't gonna do much. We're gonna tromp out our trail here and fix them on the way out. Oh. Yeah, just keep walking right through, and then your leg's right in it. You just stepped right in it.
Got caught.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay, we'll stomp these out and set them on the way back out here. Okay. That little lake down there, it's our plan to get into there. We're supposed to get like minus 20 degrees by next weekend, so hopefully the lake starts stiffening up. So we just tromp this trail out of here. A couple snares in there. Not ideal tromping that trail in there, but not much else we can do right now till the wolves actually show up. So we're gonna head on out into the swamp there and see if they came into our roadkill there we placed last weekend, but haven't seen much for tracks. Dad got a little mink coming in on this road here, so yeah, another critter. Okay, let's go dump this bait. Birds so far.
Yeah.
Musical. Didn't quite freeze. Okay. I'm gonna go around that corner up there. come in.
Yeah. Oh, hopefully. There was some cracks in the road.
Yeah, a little ways back, but yeah. That was weird. It looked like there was only one wolf here.
A wolf and a lynx?
Huh? Wolf and a lynx, yeah. I wanted to go around that corner to see if I could get the super cub down into that little lake. Looks good. Okay. There is a roadkill carcass laying underneath the snow here, about 3 feet down. So it's not doing much good, but still a few scraps around here. But I stopped because I grabbed my GoPro. My new GoPro that my beautiful Mrs. Claus got me for Christmas. The battery seems to be holding up way better than the old ones there right now, so it's working good. But another thing I've been doing is stuffing it into my glove box here, sort of like that, as we're going along, because it's kind of warm in there, so it keeps the battery going. Okay, let's go meet Dad and Sydney.
See, Sydney? A nice one. Almost.
Okay, so they got one more marten back there. I just drove past because a couple of dips coming up here. I'm just thinking I'll get ahead, and even if they're not washed out again, still want to throw some more snow in them. The cold weather coming, they'll set in nice, so hopefully. Been saying that every time we do it so far, but they're going pretty good today. 6 marten and a mink. No wolves been around. There's that one walking down the road there, but that was a good 10 kilometers from where our bait stations and snares all are, so anyways, still lots of time for them to come in. Sure be nice if they hit our bait though and put some tracks so we can see where to set some snares, because really everything right now is just a blind set. I've been stomping them out and whatever, and it's not ideal, but stop that trap here and go in here. It's not very far off the road. Couldn't see it there for a second, but oh, there we go. Number 7. Perfect. Yeah, that guy needs bait too, so I gotta go grab my gloves and get some rigging and we'll get this guy out of here. Perfect. One little creek we crossed back there is a little bit open, but we could find our way around it. But no biggie. Okay, sure a lot of snap traps today. But this one snapped. Flying squirrel. Not much good for nothing in the fur world, so he's gonna hang here for bait, so we'll get him out of here and get a reset. So 7 marten today, that makes 59 for the year. Pretty good season. So on our last weekend there we had, I think we had 9, and of those 9, 4 or maybe even 5 were big males. So if things are gonna go the way they typically do, I'm gonna say we'll probably start seeing a few more big males again. But today is a little bit contradictory to that because we got a bunch of little guys again today. A couple big ones, but they're still lots of the juveniles running around, which is kind of nice. So anyways, like I started saying, a couple more weeks of some big males. My guess we're gonna start seeing majority females after that, and then we'll be time to shut her down. So pretty much like that every single year. Okay, let's go get some more. Well, it's not perfect, but eating out squirrel. Yeah, we'll get him out of here and on down the trail. Got our turnaround spot. Nothing in our 330 box again. But another little marten. Another little guy. Lots of little ones here. Okay. We got the noggin. Number 8 for the day. 8 marten and a mink so far. It's number 60 for the year. So, you know, I took a couple shots of the mountains. We're kind of a little ways away from the hills, so our cubbies don't really typically do real good out here. There's not huge lynx numbers. Definitely not huge wolverine numbers. We have caught some, but got a nice big one last year actually. But this is a real little guy. Nice and dark, but tiny. Whew. Piece of bait. Give it to him for a freebie. So anyways, yeah, those wolverines are more in the hills. We got some friends with the line quite a bit closer to the hills, and he actually messaged me last night on his inReach. He sledded in. They got a pretty big sled ride this year, and got into his cabin and said there was wolverine sign everywhere. They set a bunch of wolverine traps, so hopefully they have some success. Chicken wing time, or what do we got? Chicken fingers or chicken
chunks, yeah.
Chicken chunks from Costco.
Yes, chicken.
Tiny little marten. Number 60 for the year. Right on. Okay. Coffee time and snack time. Nice big fat weasel. Not sure if that's the first one today or not, but that's a big one. Perfect. Okay, let's get him out of there and get back on the trail. Still got bait in our cubby, but something knocked our snare over. Some tracks of something walking around here, lynx or something, but we missed them.
Something was down there when I
Oops, finger in front of the camera there. There we go. Couple more traps left. I was thinking about this little DeWalt tool here as I'm cutting all the willows out. Tyler's in at the cabin, probably wishing he had it, and I should return it to him before he doesn't like me anymore.
Got a lot of use today.
Hey? Yeah, throw a couple of those around me. To the cabin. They're throwing some marten carcasses around here to seed it up. Yeah, whatever it was, it knocked that snare over, so hopefully he comes back. Okay. Another mink. It's been a long time since we've caught more than one mink in a day. We don't really typically set up for mink, but we're a couple hundred yards from the river, I guess, so. Yeah. Well, the river is just, I don't know, 100 yards, 200 yards away, so. Anyways, this guy looks kind of frozen in there, so I'll grab a trap and we'll swap it out. One more trap at the cabin. gasoline. Maybe we'll fill that up. Okay, give that a couple minutes and see how our toasted sandwiches are going. Almost burnt one again. Close. Almost. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, about -3. Not too bad. Just right. That was one of the more relaxing rides we've had in here. Had time to cut some willows. I just took a walk out to the outhouse there, and I keep a couple jerry cans of gas out there just in case somebody ever needs them to get home or something, so myself included. But anyways, if anybody's got a old school outhouse in the sub-zero temperatures, we find it's best to leave your seat up. Put the seat down, and you know, all the heat coming out of your outhouse hole typically frosts up the seat. So if you leave your seat up, that doesn't happen. So anytime we have visitors out here, I always got to make sure I got to go out there and make sure they didn't put the seat down. So just in the winter time we do that, so works good. Anyways, sled's all running good today. I think our sandwiches are toasted. Oh yeah, cheese is melting up. Is the fire going? Fire's ripping. Okay, coffee time. Okay, getting out of here, heading back for the truck. on out of here. Red button.
In the daylight.
There you go. Yeah, meet her in the daylight. There's my new GoPro. Pretty happy all day, and I still got 50% battery. A lot better than the other one. So here's our loot today. 2 mink and the weasel, which is almost about as big as that mink, and then 8 marten. So that makes 60 marten. Eh? That's pretty good. So we're heading her home. Thanks for tuning in once again. Go get some cream in my eye. Okay. See you next time. Sure looks like jet boat season to me.